All right, so this is episode 1. I have my buddy Art on. Art, say what's up to the people.
Hey people, how are you? How are you all doing? Thank you, Nick, for having me.
No problem. I figured you'd be an interesting person for the first one since you have so many fucked up stories.
Before this, I was actually waiting on a phone call from a married woman that I fool around with, but she hasn't replied yet. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go do the podcast real quick. And
Still haven't given up on that, huh?
nope, I'm a very stubborn man.
Yeah, that's true. That'll get you in trouble, though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Was she in the process of getting divorced or just separated?
Just like any middle-aged white woman, they're very confused, and they don't know if they're gonna get divorced next week.
You mean she hates his guts, but she loves his wallet?
Pretty much, yeah. But she's rich too, though. Like he works for her, which is kind of confusing,
Okay, so she doesn't love his money as much as her own.
No, yeah.
Oh, she doesn't want the divorce because he'll take half because California,
There you go. There you go. Yeah. But I still, I still love white women, and I still love married white women. Yeah.
Is she? Does she have children?
One. Yeah.
How old's the kid?
Well, I met him when he was. I met him when he was about 1
You
year
met the
old.
kid?
Yeah,
That's weird.
He calls me Uncle Art now.
Uncle Art that fucks mom. Yo, that's gonna come out if he does know that you guys are banging. He's definitely gonna snitch on you by accident or on purpose, depending how he feels about his mom at the time.
Well, it's a good thing that the kid doesn't know we're banging because we're not banging. So.
That's true. Well, you fuck around.
Yeah.
She at least blow you?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. Yeah.
One blow?
I know, one blow. It's just like, what the heck?
And you still...
No, she yeah, I know. It's just confusing. Well, she used to live over here in South Bay, and she moved all the way up north. So it was a quicker access, way better. Down the street from,
That's where you went for your birthday, right?
What was that?
That's where you went for your birthday, right?
Yeah.
What a mistake.
I know. I got my phone jacked in the train. What a freaking...
Should have drove... Oh, you didn't want to get DUI, I guess.
No, I just don't drive on the freeways anymore. I get
dizzy.
That's
right. You told me. It, fucked with you a bit.
Yeah. Anxiety and shit.
Oh, my God.
That's what I get for making fun of anxiety so many years ago.
I mean...
Karma hit me.
Yeah, I guess that was the same with me when I was... 10 years ago, maybe when I was like 18 to 20.
Yeah.
I used to make fun of fat people a lot. Then I stopped working out. But I was in like great shape back then, remember?
Well, no, that's not karma. That's just metabolism, man.
I mean, I could still work out. I'm eating better now, so that's a step in the right direction. I stopped drinking so much soda at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, I feel so... At first, I was pissed. I was like way more angry than I usually am at work.
Right.
But now I'm like, it's starting to get better. I feel like the people at work are realizing that I'm not as a pissy as I was when I quit soda. Not to say I'm not still pissy, because work sucks, but...
No, you've gotten less pissy.
I mean, you only work with me like once a week. I'm much better. Honestly, I really hate night shift these days.
I'm starting to work more nights.
I wish I could work all day shifts.
See the phase chart goes by the first letter of your first name. Mine is Art A, so I'm always phased early. So yeah. I kind of like night shifts now because the second closers, they phase at 9, which is great,
That's the thing. I like working in the day so I can have some time to myself.
Yeah.
When I work at night, I pretty much have to plan my whole day around work.
Mm.
And I work at night 5 days out of my 6-day week.
No, yeah. And then you feel like the clock is on and pressure and you gotta
all day.
Shit done.
Yeah.
You gotta do your laundry before you go to work, clock in.
Well, I do
crap, I forgot a sock,
Oh my God. I do it at night. When I get home, I throw everything in there.
Yeah.
And then I catch up on emails and stuff. And then when the washer goes off, I throw everything in the dryer and go to sleep. So I was like, oh, cool.
I do my laundry.
Oh, no.
On,
you have to go to... I thought
oh, crap.
That's cool. I'll just...
My bad. Yeah, go ahead. Edit. Sorry. I mean, it's a hole in the wall place. It's like not nobody... Like, a lot of people don't know where the heck that laundromat is.
I don't know where it is.
But, see? There you go. So we don't have to edit that. But,
it's a laundromat that people could look up.
So. Yeah, that's true. But anyways,
like... give away anything because we're nowhere near there.
Yeah. But, my point is, like, people are like, wait, Art, why do you go to the laundromat? Like, you don't live in an apartment you live at home or with the washer and dryer. And I was like, yeah, but my mom is a grade A hoarder, and my garage is like going through a freaking trap. You know, it's just like going through a hoarder
your washing
maze.
machine?
I cannot see my washing machine.
It's probably a front loader then.
I mean, I swear to God, there's so much junk in the garage, and I try to throw it away, and my mom gets mad. She takes out the wooden spatula and threatens me. Like, Mom, I'm 30 years old. I'm 32. Why are you still threatening me with a wooden spatula? Like,
because it works.
It does work, yeah. I swear, in the middle of that whole junk, there's like a queen black widow that's 10 feet high. I swear to God. But that's why I go to laundromat still.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to the laundromat if you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm lucky enough to, like, just have a laundry room right here.
Yeah.
It costs more on my fucking electric bill, but whatever. And then, yeah, but forget about work.
Yeah. We could always talk about work later.
Yeah, I mean, we talk shit about work at work. But one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today, because you have kind of a Hoyer reputation. I'm sure it's well deserved from your younger years.
Thank you. I've calmed down. I haven't gotten laid since October, you know, and I'm perfectly okay with it.
I think I don't even remember. How do you feel about Alabama currently?
Oh man. You know, these past 4 years have been quite an experience, and
surprised you don't have a kid currently.
Yeah. Or maybe I do.
Maybe you do. Let me tell you about not just Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Ohio, Louisiana, all passed recently a law called the heartbeat law.
Oh, Jesus.
Where they can, as long as they can detect a heartbeat, which can be as early as 6 weeks in a pregnancy, no more abortion for you.
Whew. Okay, well.
First of all, Georgia, not to be racist, there's a gang of rappers in Atlanta. What are they going to do? They fuck whores.
They're going to move to New York. That's what they're going to do.
They're either going to stay on the East Coast, go to New York, or they're all going to come to L.A.
Hell, they'll probably all go to Vegas. Who knows, you know?
You see how you can shoot your hookers in the stomach?
Yeah, pretty much. And just drop off there.
Have you ever gotten a hooker in Vegas?
Have I ever what?
Have you ever bought one of those hookers in Vegas? I've always been curious because they pass out those flyers on the strip.
Well, she was originally from L.A.
So she was an L.A. hooker in Vegas?
Yeah, exactly, you know. Kind of like American Werewolf in Paris.
Jesus Christ.
But, yeah, she was cool. She's a really cool girl. I'm
afraid of hookers a bit.
No, as long as you're not supposed to kiss them.
Not that. I don't care about that.
Don't kiss them and double pack it, you know.
Let me rephrase
then you'll be good.
I'm much more afraid of pimps. Because if you tell them to come to your hotel room, now they know where you are.
Well, the pimps nowadays are women. The madams.
That doesn't mean she won't shoot you in the face.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have tasers and they have guns.
They're much more likely to shoot you nowadays than they were back in the day.
Exactly, yeah. But these past 4 years, I've been through a lot of good experiences, and I've learned a lot. And one main thing that I've learned is
abortions are great.
Abortions are great. No, I just didn't have to deal with that ever. Thank God. Knock on wood.
I have.
But like I've learned that women rule the world.
Oh yeah.
And
they might say that it's a patriarchy, but it's definitely not.
No, women rule the world. And
every man I know listens to at least 2 women.
Yeah.
The one who gave birth to him and the one who has him by the balls.
Yep, exactly. And I learned that these past 4 years of being single. So, with that saying, if Alabama and all these states are trying to like make women,
oh, they're gonna get fucked.
Yeah,
all these guys
are
gonna be fucking. What do you do to a senator? Do you impeach a senator?
Alabama. You know who's on the Congress board or whatever the hell? It was nothing but guys.
Dudes, old white men.
All old white men. And no, dude. Women rule the world. That's it. If you're trying to control what women do with their bodies, you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get fucked more than an aborted fetus. You're
oh my God.
Yeah. So, those states they don't know what the hell they're doing.
See, the other thing is, eventually,
I hope it doesn't come to California. Eventually,
we're a blue state.
Yeah, true.
There's no way.
True.
Some real shit would have to go down for it to become that. Actually...
Well, some real shit went down for Trump to become president.
He's a TV personality.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, he's not like
He's not as bad as we thought.
He's not any worse than any other president.
No,
you remember
yeah.
George Bush? He was dumber than
No,
fucking
I
Trump.
know.
He just didn't have Twitter.
Yeah, he's not as bad. Yeah, he's not as bad as we thought. Trump is not as bad as we thought.
Imagine if
We've had worse.
We've had
just as bad.
Yeah, okay. We've had worse in the sense that they were shitty leaders. The problem is Trump puts all his business out there on the internet. And he's like very vocal about his like negative opinions of other countries. We're about to go to, quote unquote, we're about to go to war with Iran because of all the Twitter beef. Yeah. I'm like, if we go to war over Twitter, I'm moving to fucking Mexico. I'm gonna hop the other way.
Yeah.
Because
Mexico doesn't have Twitter.
They do have Twitter.
They have Twitter.
It doesn't. No, but Iran has nukes. Korea has nukes, but the problem is they're surrounded by our allies.
They have Twitter with Tweety Bird as a mascot.
Iran is not surrounded by our allies. Everybody in that area hates us except for Saudi Arabia because we pump their country full of money for oil.
And WWE events.
They do that in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, every year. And they pay...
Oh, yeah, some lady from the WWE died the other day, right?
Oh, Ashley Massaro, 39, yeah. She was so hot. Wow.
I looked her up. She wasn't that hot.
She was pretty hot.
She wasn't ugly, but she's...
Yeah, she had quite the butterface.
Yeah.
She was in Playboy.
I mean, there's a lot of ugly chicks in Playboy.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Let's get this out of the way. Who's your favorite porn star? Did you watch the link I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
She looks like her, right?
She looks just like her. Wow. Wow. I didn't... But, you know, since the actual person isn't of age yet...
Yes, that's why I didn't say a name.
I didn't know whether to masturbate or just...
close your phone and delete your history?
Yes. And hopefully the government didn't tap into my... No, I was kidding.
Oh, my God. Didn't one just turn 18 recently that you were trying to bone?
Porn star or actual person?
Actual person.
Yeah, but then she got dumber with age, so complete turn off, you know.
I mean... You
gotta have something. Because at least this
I
one...
know a lot of men who get dumber with age, too.
Yeah, I'm raising my hand right now.
I would say you got better after certain events in your life.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
Such as your main relationship destroying itself.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I did.
I think you grew up. I think she was holding you back.
She was, and
she was mothering you. That's what it was.
She was, and
which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. And, you know, she was a great woman. But there's a lot I had to get out of my system because
You're still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it, but I'm kind of slowly dying down. I'm like, what else do I do?
I drink a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Slowly dying.
I'm worried about you turning into is my main issue.
No, I mean, wait, you just said a name.
I can bleep it, or I can just say that I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I know like 17, literally. No. If you go through my fucking contact list, I have 4 and like 10.
Yeah.
And some of them are girls.
Yeah. No, honestly, like I'm trying to drink to once a week, and I have been.
You're limiting it to karaoke night?
Yes.
Oh god.
And
you do it you do it at the tavern?
Oh, there's like tavern, PV Bowl. The
PV Bowl's about to close.
Yeah, they're about to turn that into apartments.
Really? Apartments?
Yeah, which is good for our business.
On Crenshaw?
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, A1 Rentals on...
yeah, they're closing that too?
Apartments too, yeah.
I mean, that's just like a lot with cars in it, so that doesn't really affect anything. What about all the... Isn't Southland right there?
Yep.
Oh man, they're gonna have to expand that shit. They're gonna put apartments.
I know that shit looks like a GTA bar.
Bro, I want
Grand
to go to
Theft Auto
that.
3 bar.
Have you been to the brewery right there on Narbonne?
Burning Daylight. Yeah, it's a nice brewery.
It looks nice, but I haven't tried it.
It will be a I went there when it opened, which was winter time.
It's like a fancier dudes.
I didn't. What it looks like. Yeah, it's. I
hate dudes.
I only been
shitty beer.
I've only been there once at the Burning Daylight, and it'll be a good summer brewery because they open up the wall.
Oh, on the side with all the windows.
You get nice cool breeze. I went there in winter time, and I never went again because it was way too freaking cold.
Jacket.
Even with a jacket, I was still cold.
It's like an East Coast brewery.
Yeah.
But they get way colder than we do. But they always have like their thick jeans and their pea coats.
Yeah.
And West Coast people just can't afford that with our housing prices. I wish I could afford a nice. I have some nice jackets. I just don't wear them because I live in California.
But no, yeah. Answer your question earlier. Favorite porn star? I think right now is this chick named Alex Lynx. Alix.
Laix.
Alix, and her
Lynx?
last name is Lynx. Lynx.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've seen the name. I can't think of her face though.
Oh man, she's just wow.
I'm a big fan of the natural look though. Like I don't like girls with big fake tits.
Mm.
I love a big ass.
I just like skinny blondes with a nice rag. That's it.
That doesn't shock me. I'm a big fan of nice like legs though.
Right.
Like if I see a girl wearing tennis shoes but her calves are still popping, I'm like, goddamn girl.
I'm cool with peacock legs. I'm cool.
Chicken legs?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, you see my past relationship.
Did you hear about Joe Biden sniffing some kid?
No. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, that guy's a big time.
I was like, yo, that guy was awesome. He was like the best vice president we ever had.
That guy's a big time creeper, and that's coming from me.
Guy.
You know, because there's he sniffed a kid, and then he kissed a woman on the cheek, and she
is
was
he like a
freaked out.
pedophile or something, or is he just a pervert?
Because
I saw a bunch of articles recently that are like, oh, he's a pedophile.
I can't say you're asking the wrong guy because you're asking the right guy, but
Are you a pedophile?
I'm not a pedophile.
Let's break the news here. Are you a pedophile?
No, I'm not a pedophile.
You're just attracted to 17-year-olds?
I'm like I'm 50% creeper. 25. I'm not a pedophile. I'm 50% creeper, 25% sleazeball, and 25%. I like to consider myself a womanizer, I guess.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I love women.
Everybody loves women.
No, not wife beaters.
They love women.
Or my brother.
He loved her enough to marry her.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It was... I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna. He's in prison. I can't say anything now.
Yeah, I mean, is he like? How long is his sentence?
I think 5 on good behavior.
That's not that bad.
I talked to him the other day over the phone, and he's becoming really religious. I mean, there's more. There's really nothing you can do.
Are we talking religious or culty religious?
No, religious.
Okay.
Yeah, Catholic.
Catholic. Yeah.
He used to be an altar boy. Growing
Did he
up.
get touched?
You know what? We think that.
Is that why he?
We really
beats,
think that.
Is that why he beats women?
Probably. We really think that.
You really think he got touched? Oh, I was just fucking around.
I don't know, man. Because
it's funny how that's a thing that people fuck around about nowadays.
Because me and him are only 3 years apart. We were like.
Were you an altar boy?
We're born. Nope. Hell no. I was smarter. No, I was kidding.
I mean.
But we're born and raised the same way, and I just
He got touched and you didn't.
I don't beat women, and he does. It's just like I don't get it. I don't understand. You know.
I don't know. Maybe he had a.
We went to different middle schools. That might.
Okay.
That might have been it. You know, he went to an all black. Poor guy. And I went to Fleming.
I went to all pretty Asian middle school.
Well, you're half Asian. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, but still. I mean, it just was around here, and there was never any. I didn't remember any like pedo things happening in schools until I was already like about to get out of high school.
Yeah.
And then it like got really big, and I was like, "Yo, there was some really hot teachers in my high school. I wish I would have banged a couple of them."
Oh yeah.
And I was so sad. There is this teacher. I'm not gonna say her name because she still teaches at that school.
Let's just call her Miss S or something.
I'll call her Miss N because that's what her last name started with.
I was gonna get to that, but
yeah. But I remember like being really in love with this lady. She was like 22 and she had just got out of college and she was teaching English. Mm-hmm. And I was like already starting to become the reader that I am today.
Yeah.
So I was like, she was like educated and well read, and I was like super into her. And I remember towards the end of the school year, her student teaching was done, so she was gonna leave, and there was an assignment from our main English teacher to write her like a goodbye letter.
Yeah.
And I wrote her like this fucking 4-page love letter, and it was so. Looking back, I was so embarrassed because I was in like 9th grade, I think.
Oh, that's nothing.
I was like, oh my god, this 14-year-old hormones.
No, yeah. That's normal.
That's not the worst part.
That's normal.
Like 4 years later, I was in my first year at college.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was a senior. Mm-hmm. And she had that lady as a teacher. And I went to visit the school for some reason, and I was hanging out with my girl, and we ran into her.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, come to my classroom. I want to show you something." And she pulls out this folder, and it has all the letters in it. And she gives it to my girlfriend to read, and I'm just sitting there. I was so embarrassed.
Once again, women rule the world.
They just like as soon as she said that to come to her classroom and check something out, I already could feel like in my gut I shouldn't go. But I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, terrible time. My girl was pissed too. I was like, yo, this is before I even knew you existed. Like, I wrote that letter when you were in 8th grade. Chill out.
No, I mean that's not as bad. I've heard some pretty I've heard some pretty bad stories of like kids, high school kids, like freshmen touching themselves
In school
because they have a hot teacher. And
I mean,
you know the teacher the student desk, you know, is like this, and then you know
the teacher could see everything. Under the desk.
Yeah, so like
those desks were not comfortable. I don't know how you jerk off in one of those.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. I was absent from school, but this coming from my...
Oh, this happened in your high school?
It was high school or middle school? I think it was middle school. 8th grade.
I feel like I didn't jerk off that much at that age.
It was in summer school, actually, between 8th grade and 9th.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, so... yeah.
Wait, did you go to a 7th, 8th, 9th middle school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then...
my middle school only went up to 8th.
No, yeah, mine's too. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 6th, 7th, 8th. That's what I went to.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But it was transitioned to high school.
Oh, there was a connected high school?
Yeah, credits for high school.
I see.
So I wanted to get a head start.
That's cool. Like, taking a college class or something like that?
Well, taking a high school class in middle school.
for...
I wanted to get a head start. Obviously, that didn't work out. But, but anyways, I was absent, and I heard a story about, like, this kid kind of touched himself. And we had a hot teacher, but it's just like...
Did he get caught?
The story goes...
Did he get caught, or did one of his boys see him and, take a picture?
The story goes... the teacher was looking at him, and...
She licked her lips.
And he had his head down trying to read in the book. And,
pretending, you mean?
And the teacher was like, hey... let's just call this kid Howard. Hey, Howard.
Put your dick away.
Are you okay?
You're shaking.
Yeah. So all the kids were looking at him. And then there is one kid who was like,
hey, he's jerking off.
Yeah. Hey, he touching himself. Miss teacher, he touching himself. Man, I wish I could have been there.
I would not want to be there. First of all, if there's another dick out in the room, there's a problem. Unless I'm in a public bathroom, there should be no other dicks around me.
I already had basketball shorts on, so it was quick access. I don't know.
Did he pull from the bottom of the short or the top of the shorts?
I heard the bottom.
Why would you pull it out if you're wearing basketball shorts?
I have no clue.
I feel like it'd feel better if you used the basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Depends on the basketball shorts, because if the seam's right there, you know how that goes.
Yeah. Long story short, I heard the kid just
expelled for that shit, right?
He actually walked out of the class because it was summer school. So
still, you should get kicked out for that.
I mean, they didn't have any proof, but he didn't show up to class for a week.
Isn't that indecent exposure in front of mine? Oh, he's a minor too.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, next topic.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so we for sure know you don't have any kids.
Yeah, I don't really.
We're pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How do you feel about all these moms who don't want to keep their kids from dying? Because they think it's going to give their kids autism. The vaccination moms. You haven't heard about it?
No. Fill me in.
Okay, so there's a movement in the parenthood community, I guess, where a lot of moms aren't... I originally, when I first heard about it, I was like, well, it's $400. I can understand some people can't afford it. But then there's all these well-to-do white ladies who are like, oh, I'm not going to give my kid their vaccinations because it gives autism and shit. I'm like, yo, that's smallpox and polio. And there was actually an outbreak of polio in Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that polio was practically extinct because of the vaccinations. and now it's back with a vengeance.
Yeah, malaria's back too.
Malaria never went away though; it just got isolated to Africa and like Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
All the fucked up diseases are over there. We
True,
have
true.
like STDs and cancer, and that's it. Those are pretty bad.
Those are bad, man.
I mean, most of the STDs nowadays could just be pilled out.
Yeah.
Herpes, one a day.
Yeah.
You're straight.
True.
You ever seen a girl who's a whore, but she's so hot, you're like, what's one pill a day?
Oh, yeah. You just double wrap and boom, you're good to go.
I wouldn't trust it. Fuck that. I have nothing against being kind of a slut.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage it almost.
That,
But
I mean, I can't believe I have a reputation of being a man whore.
I know a lot of girls who
I've
don't
only-
like condoms, though, and that concerns me.
I mean, is 20 women that many people?
I don't think so.
I'm 32 and I've only slept with 20 women. Like,
That's not crazy.
yeah.
I mean,
So how do I have a reputation of being a man whore?
Well, how?
And I lost my virginity at the age of 22. So how am I
Wow,
a man?
you lost your shit late.
Yeah, with
I mean, I
you
wasn't-
know, we were both our first.
Oh wow,
That's
sad.
why it
So,
hurt a lot
that's
when
probably why
we
you have the
broke up. You know,
That's why you have that reputation then,
mm-hmm.
because you went from 1
to
to 20
yeah,
in like a year and a half, 2 years.
3.
Whatever, dude. That's 19 different women in 3 years is a lot.
I had a lot to get out of my system. Don't get me wrong, like she's my favorite lover. My ex is my favorite lover. Like, there's no comparison with her.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but it's definitely a higher number than I would have expected in that amount of time.
Yeah, I was surprised myself.
Well, I kind of got a hot start out of the gate for
Right.
me.
Uh-huh.
Because the first time I ever had sex, I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister's homegirl was at the house. She was staying.
Yeah.
And nobody else was home.
Mm-hmm.
So she like came to my room and was like, hey, what's up? And then I never banged her again after that. And then there's this other girl and then another girl.
Yeah.
Pretty like consecutively after that.
Uh-huh.
But those two were like repeat offenders.
Whoa.
Well, no, like they were repeat customers. Is a better way to put that. And then but those three were in like within a month that it all started.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a girlfriend, and that happened for a while.
Right.
Like there was a girl when I was younger that I was pretty sure was gonna be the first girl I ever had sex with,
Mm-hmm.
but it never happened.
Yeah.
And we dated for like a year, 2 years ish.
Right.
It kind of was like there's a little bit of like shenanigans in there
Yeah.
where like we broke up and we both kind of saw other people for a while and then we got back
Right.
together.
Oh yeah.
But it was like high school bullshit.
Yeah.
I was already done with high school when I lost my virginity.
Right. Yeah, I graduated a virgin from high school.
I did not, because I didn't graduate from that high school. I had to go to a second high school to graduate.
But to answer your question earlier about moms or
Killing their children.
or making them autistic, is that
Yeah, they think they're gonna make the kids autistic.
you know the only
There's
way-
no scientific evidence.
First of all,
there's there's a stack of research papers that say that has no connection.
yeah,
There's literally one published.
because aren't you born autistic?
That's debatable.
How do medications?
I don't really know how that works.
How
to
do
be honest.
medications make you autistic?
Well, they
I
say
thought
that
drugs make you autistic if you're not born autistic,
if you're.
or opiates.
I mean, I wouldn't say that makes you autistic. I say it makes you retarded. Is that okay to say? Still retarded?
If you're a drug addict, yes, but if you're autistic, no.
If you're actually mentally handicapped,
If
it's
you're
not
actually
okay.
it's not okay.
But if you're stupid, you're
and
retarded.
you're doing drugs every day, yeah, you're
Okay.
retarded.
Okay, just wanted to get that straight.
I think these women are kind of crazy. These moms are just being way too overprotective. And as far as making your child autistic, no. That, like you said, there's a stack of papers who just like no.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Yeah,
See, what about them? Are they retarded? The
they're
moms.
retarded. The moms are retarded.
See, you can fuck them.
I want to bring up that.
Well, that's why I brought it up.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Because
Go ahead, answer the. Well, it's not a question that you made.
It's
a
not
question
a question that I made.
It's a question that I made.
I just want to throw that out there before I ask this question.
Uh-huh.
Art here wanted to know what I thought. If it's okay to have sex with a mentally handicapped woman. I don't think it's wrong per se.
Mm-hmm.
If she's like within her facilities enough to say, cool, let's do it. But if she has like Down syndrome or something, that doesn't mean she's actually like has faulty facilities.
Right.
Then she could give you consent.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Consent, yeah.
But I'm trying to think of a handicap that would actually fault your facilities. Like, because even like Asperger's or autism, you know what's going on.
And there's a lot of autistic people who are rich now.
Oh, I mean, not even just rich. They like a lot
They're
of
smart.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of like tech people and video game designers and people like that.
Yeah.
They're all, not all, but there's a good amount of them that are autistic.
No, yeah.
I mean,
they're very wise. They're very smart. You know, some of them, you know.
Yeah, autism's
if
like
anything, I feel autistic when I'm
feel
around.
like autism's like more of a social disorder in my opinion.
Right.
Because you're like uncomfortable in certain situations.
Right.
Which I think is fine. People are uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable in certain situations. I'm sure you are too.
Yeah. But then you find that person who is comfortable with you and not comfortable around other people.
Oh, right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying is not wrong in itself.
Right.
But it can be wrong.
Yeah. It could be looked down upon.
Like if they're
like masturbating in an airplane.
I mean, I feel like people do that a lot.
It's looked down upon.
That's why people bring iPads on airplanes. I'm sure it's looked down upon by the person who's doing it.
No, okay, well,
like,
here's
for instance, let's say somebody got hit by a car and they're in a vegetative state. That's like a form of handicap.
But they're in a relationship before.
Like, remember the opening of Kill Bill where the guy was banging Uma Thurman while she was in a coma?
Oh no, that's wrong.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
That's terrible. That's rape, right?
Yeah, that's rape.
That's gotta be rape.
Yeah, that's rape. If you're unconscious and
I might cut that part out.
Yeah. If you're unconscious and you don't know what the hell what's going on and you pass, that's rape. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
No, the reason why I bring up this topic is because it festered in me when I was a freshman year. Me and my buddies, it was like a group of 4 or 5 guys who, we just got out of middle school. We entered our high school and we didn't really know anybody. So we had our little group of friends and our nutrition and lunch breaks. We kicked it. We hung out at, behind the special needs building. And, there was one guy in our group. His name was Phillips. He was kind of like the loner in the group. He was kind of like, we didn't know if it was punker or goth. So
he would have fit in right in my group then.
I mean, we were both, we would always talk about the same shit. We talk about wrestling. We talk about
you were
rock
still
songs.
into wrestling in high school?
Oh, I was born on wrestling, man.
I kind of fell out of it sometime around middle school. When my uncle moved out of our family home in, where was it, Torrance? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Back then I lived in Torrance. When he moved out of there, I kind of fell off the wrestling bandwagon. Mm. Just because he was the one that got me into it, so we would watch it together.
Yeah, it fluctuated. It's coming back up nowadays. But anyways,
I don't even know. Is like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and all them still in it?
They're gonna be the owner soon once Vince dies.
Dies or retired?
Dies.
Yeah, that guy doesn't seem like a retiree.
Yeah, that guy's he's still booking Brock Lesnar.
Isn't Ronda Rousey in WWE now?
Yeah, she is, but she took a break. She wants to be a mom.
Oh yeah, she has kids now, right?
She's trying.
Oh, she's trying.
Yeah.
She got married to some dude that's a wrestler, right?
Nah, he was an MMA fighter.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So what happened with your buddy Phillips?
So Phillips one day our hangout area is behind the special ed building. Phillips one day starts talking to one of the special ed's girl.
Oh God.
Yeah, and
I can see where this is going.
Me and my buddies are kind of like,
yo, what's going on here?
Yeah, is this right or what's
Do we need to step in?
And then the next day, Phillips has his arm around the girl.
Oh my God!
Like if they're a couple.
What kind of special ed are we talking?
She,
Because that matters.
I mean, she was a cute girl, but she would like just talk to him. She'd be shy around us, and she would like kind of.
Does she have Asperger's?
Yeah, probably. I think that's what it was. I'm not too sure, but like Phillips would just talk to her, and she would go. She'd make noises like. I'm not.
Oh my god!
I'm not
dude,
trying to
that's
like.
So fucked up.
I'm not trying to make fun. Like for the record, right now, I'm not trying to make fun of special ed needs. These are just the sounds that I used to hear.
That's still fucked up.
So then one day, Phillips gets the girl on the other side of the special ed needs building.
Oh my god!
And
They
me
did
and my
not fuck in
buddies, I swear, we hear this sound like.
Oh my god! Why do you have to make the noise?
And we're just like, oh, what the hell?
You guys didn't look?
Doing there? No, we didn't look.
I would have had to look.
We moved. We're staying out.
What if he was? What if he was fucking her against his will?
I don't know, but we stay out of
You
there.
guys didn't check.
No, we didn't know.
Wait, was high school?
This was like freshman year, like.
They didn't separate you guys.
And then like.
When I was in high school, the special ed kids had a separate lunch.
Right.
And they would always like keep them in a separate place so they didn't get like bullied and stuff.
Well, see, the thing is, we were all freshmen and she was a junior.
So she was older.
She was older. So,
That's still.
And then every now and then we'd have.
Seems wrong.
Yeah. So, it's. We
never asked him? I would have asked.
I think one of my buddies in the group asked him, like, "Hey, Phillips, what's wrong with you?" All
right, look.
And then, Phillips
before
was
I
like,
have you on
hey,
again, you would ask him. Because I need to know the answer to this question.
I heard that guy moved to Victorville, so, like...
You can still hit him up.
Hit
him up on Facebook, like, yo, Phillips, did you fuck that special ed?
Yeah, he kept quiet to himself too. He was just like, he would
You're
always
like,
say,
I need to know for a podcast.
He would always just say the same thing. Oh, we're just friends. Oh, we're just friends. Oh, we're just friends. And then
so he did fuck her.
Probably. But then like a couple weeks passed by and like a couple of female friends that walked into our group that we knew from middle school. We started they joined our group. And then they heard the noise. They heard.
Oh my god! Why do you keep making the noise?
And then so one of my female friends was like,
"Did she look?"
No, she didn't look. But she was like,
"Are they fucking?"
And we're just like, I don't know. We don't want to look. And then we told the girls,
Bro, I would have looked.
We were like, hey, girls, go look. No, we're not gonna look. But from a female's point of view, it sounds like she's having a good time.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good. I guess.
So
I still feel like that's really fucked up. That's where you got this whole question.
That's where I got this whole question from. That's where it festered from. Back in 2003 when I was a freshman in high school, and I just wanted to like.
You're only 2 years older than me.
Yeah, bro.
I thought there was more of a gap there.
Oh.
No, I'm only 28.
Oh, so I'm like 4 years older than you.
Yeah.
But anyways.
What was that other fucked up question you asked me?
Oh, about the cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, you can ask it.
Why do you think incest is okay, Arthur?
No, okay. No, I don't think...
Maybe I'm phrasing the question wrong.
No, incest is not okay. I'm saying...
How far down the line?
If a cousin who's not blood related is hot,
if she's not blood related, it's not incest.
No, yeah, like second cousin. Like, who's not blood... If there's no blood relation...
Okay, remind me how one becomes a second cousin. Just so I don't fucking say something terrible by accident.
I guess you could say a stepfather.
Like that's a stepsister. That's totally different.
Or something step. Look, it's not blood related. And these cousins are in Mexico. So it's not like I'm going to go.
So there is a cousin you're thinking about banging.
You know what? Like
Can't wait to go to work after this gets posted.
Oh, I don't care. My life's an open book. Everybody knows
true.
that. I don't.
Oh my god.
You got no secrets.
I feel like this isn't something you just tell people.
You know what? Why not? Why not do it on your podcast? First episode of podcast.
Yeah, it'll definitely get people to listen.
But yeah, it's not blood related, and yeah, she's hot. But she lives in Mexico. I'm not gonna go drive down or like go take the freaking Amtrak to Mexico just to like bang her. No, I just think if I'm thinking it, is it wrong? And you know,
Probably, if you think it might be wrong, it's probably wrong.
I think a lot of things
Not
are
just
wrong.
you.
And I do have it already.
Like
Or
fucking,
I used to.
like banging a married woman. You don't think that's wrong? Or is it different because their relationship is estranged?
You know, I didn't ask for it. She came up to me, and
And I was
you
like,
know what?
put it in.
I mean,
Put it in my ass.
if they're
Oh wait, no, she didn't do that.
if they're unsatisfied with their husbands, I'm willing to help out because once again, I love women.
You got her drunk.
You know, no.
Not the first time.
She.
Fair enough. The bartender got her drunk.
There you go.
What's his name? Oh wait, we're not saying names. I know him very well. You can throw it in the trash. I'm gonna take that out after we're done.
But I guess we could skip the cousin question.
I don't have a problem with the cousin question.
No, that wasn't more important. What was more important was the autistic cooking up. I was
That
like,
was definitely much more graphic than I expected the story to be.
but you understand why I had to ask because I had a it's been festering up.
Why don't you just ask your boy?
Because he would say the same thing. Oh, we're just friends.
Yeah, but now you guys are like 20 years after the fact.
I can't find him. I tried finding him like a couple years.
Facebook, all that stuff.
Yeah, I tried to find him. He's nowhere to be found.
Give me his whole name after the show, and I'll find him.
Okay, all right.
I will contact him personally. I'll be
Okay.
like, "Hey, what the fuck?" I'll pretend that I'm the girl's brother or something. Like, "Yo, did you bang my sister in high school?" I don't care. I just want to know whose kid this is.
you fucked your brains out. To a
Oh
point-
my god!
to
you're
a point.
You're talking about anger management now. Hey, that was fucked up, right?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
You
Scene.
haven't seen anger
I've
management?
never seen Anger Management. No.
It's a Adam Sandler movie.
No, I know. I've never seen it with Jack Nicholson, right? Yeah, I've never seen it.
He had this guy who was his bully.
Yeah.
He had a sister
Uh-huh.
who she was like mentally handicapped or something. They said she was crazy,
Yeah.
and the bully guy became a Buddhist monk. And to get him to snap and start screwing with Adam Sandler again,
Yeah.
he's like, he used to pretty much molest your sister. He's like, he used to tell her his dick was a strawberry ice cream cone.
Oh my
And then
god.
and then Adam Sandler, the best line ever. I still use it to this day. She moaned like a wildebeest. And then Jack Nicholson, like a wildebeest. And then the bully guy is like trying to keep calm, and he fucking headbutts Adam Sandler.
Oh my god.
He's played by the guy who does he played Johnny Cash.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix.
No, the funnier guy. Dewey Cox. He plays Dewey Cox. Oh,
John C. Reilly.
is that the guy from Talladega Nights as well?
Mm.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
He's the bully. It's hilarious.
Oh man. See, my mind's not that messed up. They got
Like a wildebeest.
Jesus.
Bro, I've been dying. That's one of my favorite comedies. Oh my god. Adam Sandler was a genius back in the day.
Oh yeah.
He kind of fell off recently. Well, not recently, but like in the last 10 years. Big Daddy is great.
Oh yeah, Big Daddy was awesome.
That was probably my second. Oh, yeah, it's second because fucking Happy Gilmore's number one, of course.
You need a fan in here though for the summertime. But it sucks because
It'll pick up on the
I know.
I could open the window. There's a school right here.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, because like when I was testing the mics, I could hear the fucking kids,
Really?
and I was like, that is crazy because they're like a block away. Well, maybe it's not the school, but maybe there's like a daycare around here or something that I don't know about.
No, it's a school.
But I was
It's
like,
pretty close
how is
by.
there so many kids? It's a whole block away.
It's pretty close.
It's
by.
on-
Yeah. Well, kids are getting louder nowadays. I don't know how,
I
but they're
suppose.
getting fucking louder nowadays.
I can hear the school bell from here
I don't
without
even-
the mic.
I don't understand how they're still playing Foursquare.
They don't neither play Fortnite.
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
Oh, that game's fun though. Bro, I was addicted to that shit for like a year. I dropped like $400 into that game.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my account got hacked. I was pissed.
I never played a single Fortnite.
What do you? Well, you're a little older. You might play different games back in the day. What are you, a Halo guy or a COD guy?
Halo.
Yeah. I grew up on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's coming out for the PC soon. Super hype about it. I built this gaming PC. I don't really use it that much anymore because I have work fucking 40 hours a week. Misery. I built it with the money from work. The same with all this studio equipment.
Yeah.
And I can't even use it. At least I can use this. And I could use the computer to edit all of it.
How much was all this podcast equipment?
I waited for stuff to be on sale.
Okay.
So like I got the mixer for 120.
Mm-hmm.
The mics were $40 each, and the stands I actually got different ones originally, and they came with the pop filters and the cords.
Oh yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, these
are really nice.
Yeah, it's if you look on the well, don't do it right now. But
No,
if you look on if you look on the bottom, it's like a 2-pound weight,
Oh, okay.
so they won't fall and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then the soundproofing equipment, I think I spent like $400, not including the microphones. So probably like $500.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hopefully this goes places. One sponsor I'll have my money back.
I think I think you could do it. You know.
I talk a lot.
Yeah, me too. I got some interesting stories.
Yeah. I want to bring in other people from work to talk shit about work without using names, obviously, sadly.
Yeah, yeah. But
although we do hate work, we still need the money.
no. You know what? I love my job. I mean, that's why I've been there for 11 years. I do.
We have very different jobs at the
I
same
know,
place.
I know. But
honestly, I really wish I had chose to do what you do.
yeah, you still can.
I don't know if they'll let me move because there's not enough people in the back right now.
I've seen dishwashers become hosts.
I know Danny was doing busing for a bit, but he stopped.
He only does it on Tuesday days.
Oh, I don't work those days.
Yeah, and then yeah, you could do front and back.
I would like to do busing even just so I can get out of the back.
And this dishwasher that became a host at that time, he
Oh.
didn't even speak a lick of English. Oh, this was like
Years ago?
6-7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
Oh.
he would sit people.
Did you ever smash?
Oh, which one? Oh, shit, I can't believe you said first and
I
last.
don't give a shit. They don't work there now. She's not even my friend. She's friends with you people.
No, she's not friends with me.
Nice. I'm gonna delete all this, by the way. Just this whole section.
No, just I'll answer the question, but just like
There's no one that works there now, so it's fine.
you know.
I'm gonna bleep out the last name for sure.
Okay, okay. You know, I stuck it in, but I didn't have a condom.
So she made you go away?
I made myself go away.
Came too fast, huh?
No, I just, you know, and at the time,
I think our boy wanted to smash too.
I was on a break.
I was really good friends with her brother.
At the time, I was on a break with you know who, so I
don't know her real name.
I still felt like it was wrong, you know, because
Dude,
I was on a break with her.
I've met your ex like twice
Right.
ever.
Right.
I don't remember her name. I always call her Arthur's ex.
Yeah, I was on a break with her, so you know, I stuck it in and pumped twice. And I was just like, wait, I don't have a condom, one, and for two, I'm on a break. So
you should have been Ross, bro.
You know, yeah, I pulled a Ross.
No, Ross finished.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ross did finish. Yeah.
You should have done it.
So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, you know.
I can't believe you guys didn't break up sooner, to be honest, with all the shit you were pulling.
Yeah, you just. But like I said, I learned
There's
a
that
lot
whole
these past 4 years.
There's quite a bit of stories from your old apartment that are like, how did they stay together so long?
Oh my god, if those walls could talk,
They would be screaming.
they'd be screaming. Yeah.
Didn't you get a blowjob from a stripper in front of all your friends or something?
Not there. That was after the breakup.
Oh.
Yeah, that was for my.
That's just his alcoholism phase.
That was like a 27th birthday. No, 28th birthday party.
You guys broke up that long ago?
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 years. Oh, it's already 4 years because we broke up in April.
Yeah, you're 32. Oh, 28. Yeah, that is number.
Yeah, because I was
You guys
supposed
broke
to.
up right before your birthday? That's why.
Yeah.
You got fucked up and banged a stripper.
Like
Didn't our black friend
Oh.
take a stripper from you?
take a stripper from me.
Didn't he bang one of them when you wanted to bang her?
I think we both banged at the same time. Not at the same time, but
Oh my god!
no,
I
no,
was
no,
about
no,
to
no,
say.
not at the same time. He did it first, and then I did it. Oh yeah, we've been Eskimo brothers on like 3 different girls.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Okay, never mind then. I was like,
Yeah.
I can understand because he's a good-looking dude, and he's
No, yeah.
buff as fuck.
No, we've been Eskimo brothers on 3 different girls, and then.
I'd bang him. If I had to bang a guy, I would hope he looked like him.
He's too big for me, man. Like I would just not walk for days.
Honestly, I'm gonna be crying about it anyway, so I don't see a problem with that. If I'm gonna be upset, I might as well be upset for a reason.
Yeah, stripper parties. I got another whole podcast for
Full of shit.
that. Full
Oh,
of
God.
shit. Yeah. I'll tell you my top 5 stripper parties of all time.
You have enough to have a top 5?
Top 5, yes, I do.
So you have more than 5 for sure.
Probably like 6 or 7 stripper parties that I've been to.
How many were thrown by you?
Thrown by me? Actually,
I know,
none of them.
I know of 2 that were put together by you at least. Maybe not thrown by you.
Oh, it was put together by like a lot of us.
Oh.
Yeah. And no.
I might have to cut this whole last section out just to be safe.
I mean,
I feel like it makes sense to cut it out. Because a lot of people are going to know what the fuck we're talking about.
it's up to you. It's your podcast.
I know.
whatever you-
I don't want to make drama at work.
No, there's no drama at work because at work, those 2 employees that are at work currently, they're cool. They're cool now.
Oh, I know. We actually all had like a weird conversation on Thursday.
Yeah, and that's great that they're cool. But
I'm
those
shocked that they're
other
cool.
2 are not. Yeah, I say do it.
I'm
Why
not against it.
Why not do it?
Honestly, I'm not trying to get into anything like that till I lose some weight.
I just fuck with a guest. Like the merry.
See, I also have a bad experience of fucking with coworkers.
You know what?
I tried.
It's a restaurant business. It happens.
I
It
remember
happens.
I tried to. Oh, this is kind of fucked up. I tried to bang my boss's girl. Like 3 jobs ago.
If you're
before
if you're in the mafia, you'd be dead by now. Fucking a boss or trying to fuck a boss's girl.
I'm not that kind of boss. Fuck. No, I was working at a Rite Aid, and my manager was kind of a dick, but his wife was hot, and she worked there too. And we would always like fuck around a little bit.
Yeah.
But she never let it escalate.
Right.
But we had went out a couple times, and it escalated a bit farther than it did at work.
By the way, you said Rite Aid.
I don't give a shit. I don't work there now.
I bet you gave her the right aid.
Oh yeah. No, she gave it to me. She was quite a bit older than I was back then.
She was getting the wrong aid.
I think
at
I
home.
was 19 when that happened.
She was getting the wrong aid at home. You know.
Yeah, I was still in college, so I was 19 or 20.
Mm.
Because I couldn't go to the bar that she wanted to go to, so I had to be at most 20. But I ended up getting fired from there for throwing a party.
Right.
Because I was supposed to work, and I had requested it off, and they said they didn't give me the day. But I had already rented the venue, so I was like, fuck that, I'm throwing the party. It was like a minimum wage job, though, so I didn't really care back then, because I was still in college.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get another job. Then I think I did full-time school for like 2 years after that.
Mm.
Terrible. Bro, I was doing like 24 units a semester till I finished.
I remember when I used to go to El Camino, I was in the wrong major. I got 42 units still under my belt. And
Is that just general education?
that's general, yeah. That's general ed, liberal arts.
Mm.
Screenwriting is my passion.
Why don't you do something with that then?
I am. Trust me. I am. I write every day.
Are you doing a television situation or a movie situation?
Movie. movie screenwriting. Yeah,
Why don't you try to write like a storyline for WWE and submit it?
I tried to apply so many times. They haven't hit me up. And then that new promotion, AEW. You know, there might be
you could hit them up too.
I could hit them up too. Yeah.
Use the same storyline and
Yeah.
change the name.
Yeah.
Honestly, why not?
Yeah, no, yeah. But I heard that they're not going to be scripted.
Really?
The wrestlers are going to say what's on their mind.
Like the Frog?
Yeah.
Man, that food changed so much over the years.
You ever seen that meme? The Rock 20 years ago, and then 2024, it's like a big boulder. He's not the Rock anymore. He's just a big boulder.
When is he going to be the Mountain?
And then
Who do you think will win in a fight, the Rock or the Mountain? That's a meme waiting to happen.
Probably the Rock.
The Mountain's huge, bro.
Oh, man.
Are you a Game of Thrones guy?
No.
Me either. Everybody's talking about that shit.
I'm glad that we're not.
It's over now.
Yeah, I heard everybody was pissed off.
I don't know what happened.
At the
I
finale.
saw that the little girl killed the monster guy on YouTube.
I heard
and I was
everything.
like, yo, everybody was pumping and gassing this fool up for 8 seasons.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. He just got stabbed in the stomach with a little, like, black knife.
Yeah.
I was like, he just turned into dust, like Thanos snapped him out of existence.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, what a letdown. There wasn't even a good fight.
Yeah.
Then one of the dragons died, I heard.
Yeah.
I was sad about that.
What happened to the blonde, the hot blonde?
Which one?
The Dragon Keeper.
She still, I don't know if she died or whatever.
She became queen, right? Or something like that?
I don't know. She was in it in the episode where the guy got stabbed.
Okay.
And that was like episode 3 of this last season.
And I heard Jon Snow killed his girlfriend, right?
Oh, he did? Okay,
Yeah.
so she's dead then because they got
Yeah.
together. I heard that.
Yeah.
You know who I was like my favorite? Because I watched the first couple seasons. The Queen Lady, Cersei, I think her name was. She is so hot, but she likes incest. So.
Oh, is she the chick that was boning her brother?
Yes.
Oh,
and her
yeah,
son
yeah,
was
yeah.
like the king for a while.
Yeah.
I think she was so fine.
No, yeah. I mean, I heard that show was good. I try to keep up with it, but you know, I could never get in. I could do I could do medieval and dragon movies. I can't do shows. Like that's just too much. You know.
I'm a big not
Shit.
Game of Thrones. I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
So all that stuff really appeals to me.
Like I could barely get through Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Like.
Well, that's a 3.5-hour movie.
Exactly. Yeah. So I can't do a TV show, episode, season after season. Like
I've been into fantasy stuff pretty much my whole life because of like comics and cartoons that I grew up with. And then I remember being introduced to Greek mythology at a really young age because of like the Hercules movie.
Yeah.
And then I found books. That's like when I really started reading shit.
No, yeah, I love it too. It's just that I'm not gonna stick with it for a very long time. Like I'm not gonna go out there and play Lair like on that movie Role Models.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome, dude.
You know,
I always wanted to go to one of those places.
I want to go to a Renaissance Fair. I would be down to do that.
You know who went? Remember Kate? Oh, she was a host.
Oh,
the really skinny girl.
Yeah. She would go to a Renaissance Fair. Yeah,
I saw it on Instagram. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
No, yeah, I want to go. And
she doesn't even work there anymore, huh?
And the people, from like my friends that hang out at Tortilla Cantina, they go every year. And I've been wanting to go.
You didn't go with them?
Yeah, I always miss out.
Find out when it is.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's coming up. I think it's in June.
One just passed, but they're not like they're like quarterly or something like that.
Right.
They do them pretty often.
Are you down to be a Minotaur?
A Minotaur?
I'll be the backside.
More of a centaur kind of guy.
What's the difference?
A centaur is a guy with the lower half of a horse. A minotaur is a man with a bull head.
Oh, okay, centaur. That's what I meant. Are you down to do a centaur? I'll be the bottom half. Who has more money, Disney or Apple?
I think Apple right now.
Apple right now? Jesus.
Disney's big though. The only reason Apple.
I see iPhone and I see on top Spider-Man, Iron Spider-Man. So I was just like, who has more money, Disney or iPhone?
I mean, that's just chargers for iPhones. those are just my collection of pop vinyls because I don't have. I spent a lot of money recently on fixing my fucking bathtub, so I didn't have enough money to finish this room. I wanted to get shelves to put all those up.
Well, you put them on top there.
It's too big. I can't see them.
Oh, you can put them on the edge.
She just snapped me. How do I listen? I gotta edit it first.
Can you edit it like to make different episodes, Nick?
Into two?
Yeah, like we could.
I can cut it up.
Yeah. Like if you want,
we record a lot.
If you want,
I mean, I can
still got a lot.
I can stop the recording.